excess background noise or anything like
Right?
that.
Which is
So,
always
like,
important because no one wants to hear tinnitus vision. And you're like, what's
tonight,
tinnitus vision? Don't worry. It's where your
as a
eyes vibrate.
as a man that has tinnitus, I can imagine tinnitus vision
Tonight vision hearing in 4K by Sony.
by Sony.
I don't know. Sony sponsor us. I mean, or don't. I mean,
Speaking of,
yeah.
have you? I see this all the time come across my feed, and I'm so interested in getting it because I feel like it would just make my gaming so much more immersive.
Yeah.
But Woojer, have you
Never
heard of
of
Woojer?
it. Never heard of it.
So what it is? Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we should save this for the podcast.
Yeah. No, we're the podcast, buddy. You
Oh,
better
you've
start
already
believing in
started it?
podcasts. We're
Oh
in
my
one.
God.
Hi, how's it
Oh
going?
my god!
Welcome to the Vboomer cast. I am Shades for Shades. Over here, we've got our lovely Sergeant Sage. And you like, Shades, what's a Vboomer? Why do I give a shit? Well, all these young little VTubers out there for the longest time have been like, hey, if you're over 30, you can't be a VTuber. That's responsibility hours. You can't do that here. Meh. So, I took the word boomer and VTuber, smashed it together, took two of my closest friends and was like, hey, you want to do a podcast and talk about V-boomer shit? And they were like, frick, I'm in. So, yeah, how's it going? What it do?
Next, we'll be doing heists.
Yeah, next time, heists.
Next time,
and then we just cut to black, and that's the stream for the week. Also, if you're wondering, that's a cardboard cutout that we're not selling yet in our non-existent merch shop of Kirari Mochizuki over there. She unfortunately cannot be with us today, so she is with us in spirit.
Yep, we wanted her here in spirit.
Yes,
because we love her. Karari, if you watch this, we want you to know we love you.
We're rooting for you.
Anyways,
so those surround sound headsets where you can see and hear the tinnitus vision.
No. So Woojer, that's what it's getting at.
Yeah,
it is literally a vest that basically points speakers into your body, and so like when you're playing games and say you get shot, it's almost like haptic feedback. It sends that vibration through the speaker but it also plays sound inside your body too. So like say a T-Rex is stomping, you feel yourself vibrating as if the T-Rex is stomping. And as the T-Rex gets closer to you, the vibrations become a little more intense. It's crazy.
Okay, that's cool. Where was
you
this crap?
You could also listen to your music the same exact way.
Where was this crap?
You could feel the music
in the 90s.
Woojer's been around for a long time, not in the 90s. How long has Woojer been around?
I mean, you can look that up. So
they're up to the fourth model, the fourth vest,
the fourth iteration.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you can just buy the straps. And 360 immersion.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just buy the straps as well. 360-degree immersion, you can truly feel starting at $350.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, with a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee, 12-month warranty, limited supply.
That's not bad.
The crazy thing too is imagine wearing this with a VR headset, right? And you have your sound vibrating through it. Yeah.
I'm gonna tack one more thing on. Imagine you've got the VR headset on, you've got this thing on, and you're on the weird moon boots thing that Disney makes.
Oh yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
Moon boots, yeah. Well, what about the trackpad, the walking trackpad that this one VR company came out with?
Yeah, that was a Disney subsidiary. They came out with the weird trackpad moon boot thing.
Oh, it was Disney.
Yeah.
See, I've always wanted that because it saves you room and it keeps you from running into things while still being able to move around in environments. Right. And just ooh. Oh man. If I had the money and I could get deep into some VR stuff, I would. Speaking of which, do you have any VR stuff, Shades?
No, but I'm currently looking for a sugar mama that would like to buy her sugar baby some VR stuff.
So I've got a Quest 2. And I love Quest 2. And there's this game called Ghosts of Tabor, which is literally VR Escape from Tarkov.
I've seen Tabor.
And oh my goodness, I actually need to reload it and play it because honestly, they don't tell you when you're going through the settings. Like it's not obvious, but they have different versions for different headsets, and if you do not
Ooh.
have the game set for the right headset that you're using, it will make you sick because it's
Oh.
trying to project images a certain way for a certain product. And so when I
All
played it,
right.
I got sick. So I stopped playing
Bro.
it, and I just never went back to it. I own it, but then I learned that it has that setting, and I never really gave it another chance. And I think I might have to because I could probably make some content
I have
with
a
it as
story about
well.
that.
Yeah, yeah, go for it, man.
So I was over at my buddy Glorious's house, right?
Hmm.
And he was like, "Hey, you want to try VR? You're gonna try it." And so he literally just shoves the headset on me, puts the Joy Cons in my hand. I'm like, "All right, let's do it." And then like 45 minutes later, I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna go lay down. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark." And then the last thing I do before I do that is he's like, "Quick, spin around in a circle, become a blade of death." And I literally moving like right to left, and I'm thinking, oh, it's not gonna respond that fast, and I start pinwheeling around wildly in the game,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I just
No,
hear
the
Gorgas
tracking.
go, "Oh, don't puke." He's literally grabbing a trash can while he's
Oh yeah.
watching, because he's like, "I'm
So
so sorry, it's my settings."
there's definitely an acclimation period for any VR
Yeah,
headset because your brain is trying to figure out what the heck's going on. And so I did feel slight pings of nausea when I first started using the headset, like when I first got it. But the more you use it, the more your body gets used to it. Like literally, like in the VR world, I could stand on a ledge, right? I could stand
yeah.
on a ledge and I would start getting vertigo because of the
Oh
height.
God,
But
you don't like
but there
heights
was 4
either.
behind
Oh
me.
Jesus.
No, I'm fine with heights. I used to work 60 feet up in the air with like 200 to 500-pound magnets, in the military. So
Is
yeah,
that where the
no,
tinnitus came from?
maybe, I don't know. So I mean, heights, if I'm in control, heights are fine. When I'm not in control, heights, I hate them. I hate them.
Comment
Uh,
section. Do you like heights? Do you like roller coasters? Do you like scary things? Yeah, that's right. This is our interest plug-in. We're gonna make sure that you're paying attention. Leave a comment. Yeah.
but
Sorry,
the
Sam.
only exception to that rule is planes. Like I'm totally fine with planes. I have no control over the plane,
Me
but I'm
too.
totally fine on a plane. Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? If we die, we die. If we live, we live. Yay.
Yeah. Yay. 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 But
Also, make sure you're sitting in the back of the plane.
why? What's so important about
Statistically,
bike plane?
the nose of the plane
Uh-huh.
will be pancaked into the middle section, and there is less
Oh.
lethality at the rear of the plane. The Mythbusters actually prove this.
Really?
Yes.
I would think it would be hilarious if like airlines knew this and so they started charging more for the back row seats. Like, oh, how much is your life worth? Is it worth buying the seat for 300 versus the $150 front seats? Let's go.
Yes, yes, see? Which one do you want? Do you want the one that guarantees your family's safety, or do you want the one that guarantees them to die? Yes. We can't mention
Oh
any
man,
airline names, but like, there's that one
no.
airline that's the
Could
budget
you
airline.
imagine how horrible it is? This guy, right?
Yeah.
He got his wife, his 2 kids, and all that stuff. And okay, this is all hypothetical. This is not a real situation. This is just
Oh boy.
a ha ha
Yeah.
he dark funny thing.
Oh
But
god.
like he goes, sorry, honey, they only had 1 seat at the back of the plane, and you guys have to sit up front close to the front of the plane.
Oh.
And then the plane crashed. The dude survives, and he's just like, plan succeeded.
Now to cash in on that life insurance that I totally
Yeah.
hypothetically didn't get. Oh my god.
No, I mean, it would just be crazy. Can you imagine though,
That would make a
like
great movie.
people gamble on that? They're like, ah. So
What
like
do
they're
people
like
not do
okay,
gambling on these days?
okay, we're gonna fly from point A to point B and eventually hit point Z through constant layovers. We have to bet on which plane is gonna crash, and
Oh my god.
say they give people, like the people on the plane know
Yeah.
that there's a chance that one of those planes is going to crash, right? Say like they know, but the odds are obviously 1 in 100 because we'll say 100 flights. Oh no, 20. How many letters in the alphabet? 26. 26
Sure, why
flights.
not?
So say they know 1 out of the 26 flights is going to
Yeah.
crash. It's not guaranteed to crash, and there's a chance that none of the flights could crash, but there's a high percentage that one of the flights could
I mean,
possibly
bro,
crash.
these days,
And
you
so
probably could.
they give the people a pool of money, right? And they're
Yeah.
like, okay, so we're gonna give you $100,000 for each person that's on this plane. And say
Now,
they
hold on
no
now.
no 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 no
Hold
no
on
no
now.
no.
You
Listen,
gotta up
it's
those
part of the game.
numbers.
No, it's part of the game.
No, that's a
Uh,
250 minimum.
no. 100,000. They don't pay for the plane tickets, but
Okay.
the seats are priced. Uh, and it's just like I don't know if you ever watched Cutthroat Kitchen, but
No.
like you start with a pool of money, so they start with 100,000, right?
Yeah.
If they decide to spend the points or the money on the cheaper seats because they don't think that flight's going to crash, any money that they end up with at the end, they get to keep.
Wait, are you talking
So even
about
if
putting
none of
people on a plane and like some weird Westinghouse gambling kind of game? Where it's like, yes, find Mr. Westing before he dies.
it's like
What?
what's that Korean show
Squid
game?
Games.
Squid
Yeah.
Games. It's Squid Games, but it's the plane. It's the plane. There's
It's
26
plane
flights.
games.
There's no guarantee one of them will fly or crash. All of them could make it. All of them could make it. But
Oh my god.
they know for a fact that if you buy the more expensive seat, you're more likely to live. But and the flights keep going until you hit point Z. So say flight J crashes, right? So
Yeah.
flight J crashes, but you survive. All the survivors that survived and spent the extra money on the surviving seats, they
Do
go
they
on to the
get-
next plane.
But do they get all the money from everyone else who died?
No, but if say only one person survives to the end, they'd get like a bonus amount of money.
Bro, we need to stop talking about this. Someone in Hollywood is eventually going to
Yeah.
watch this. They're going to steal this.
It's a movie.
And it's going to be a
It's-
great movie franchise.
We're gonna add to that so that way you executives can steal it because now I want to see it. There's a plant. There's a couple plant players in there, right? And they're meant to try to encourage the people to keep going with them thinking that they're actual contestants, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'd watch it. I watched 2 movies. Hands down.
Yeah.
You know what
It'd
else
be
I'd
like-
watch?
It'd be like Squid Games Con Air edition.
You know what else I'd watch, Sage?
What'd you watch?
I would sneak into a movie theater to watch the next Barbenheimer. You're like, Shades, what's the next Barbenheimer? Simpsons Craft.
Simpsons Craft.
Yeah.
Yep, Simpsons Craft.
Simpsons Craft. Apparently the Simpsons 2 movie and the Minecraft... I didn't know they were making a Minecraft 2 movie. Apparently they're making a Minecraft 2 movie.
I mean, you had to expect it with how many kids and popularity that movie just like skyrocketed. Of course,
Sorry, can't help it. That's the only catchy thing about the
course.
whole movie.
the studio is going to push
Oh,
out
God,
another
yeah.
one, regardless of if it's good or not.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see it. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would
But
you
the
watch
Simpsons
it?
2 movie, I haven't even watched the first one yet.
Me either.
It's
Comment
not that I don't
section.
want to watch it. I just don't want to pay for HBO Max.
Comment
So-
section. Was the Minecraft movie good in theaters? Was it worth it? Was it worth being able to walk into a theater, have Jack Black scream "Chicken Jockey," and then have the entire theater start losing their collective crap?
Throw their food and their drinks at
Right?
people and just like be total menaces to society.
Like, say what we will about Gen Alpha or whoever their Gen Beta people are, they know how to make like chaos, which I think is hilarious.
I think that all generations know how to make chaos, but the older generations are just like, man, it's just not worth my time.
It's like, I got a job, I gotta go to bed, I got
I
responsibilities.
got a job. I've
But
got
these
a
young
job.
people
I've
are
got
like, "Oof,
payments. I got car payments. I've got a job. Oof.
don't get old. Don't get old, comment section. Comment section. Which
If
one
you're gonna
would
get
you
old,
watch?
do it gracefully.
Which one would you watch? Comment section. Leave a 1 if you're gonna watch Simpsons 2. Leave a 2 if you're gonna watch Minecraft 2.
You would know. You know, it would be insane.
What?
If like the Simpsons 2, right? Say that
Yeah.
movie comes out and it's the ode to the Simpsons. It's the final hurrah. It's the last thing. They don't
There's
make any
no
more
more?
seasons
No.
after that movie comes out. Can you imagine if they did that? They're like, we're putting everything that we want to wrap up in this last movie, and then we're done.
And
We're
it's like
done.
a
Simpsons
3-hour
is-
movie, right? It'd have to be. You'd have to make it a 3-hour movie.
How long has the Simpsons
Bro,
been on the
since
air?
the 80s.
35 years, over 35 years. Can
Yeah.
you imagine if that's how they decided to end it, was with a movie?
Just one movie, just one 3-hour feature-length
'Cause
film.
You got to think the voice actors, they've
already
got
lost
to
a
be
few.
getting up there.
They've
They've already
lost
lost a few.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's going to be people that sound close, but I mean, eventually there's got to be a point where you're just like, okay, we're done.
yeah.
We've done everything. Oh, since its debut in December 17th, 1989, 792 episodes of the show have been
God.
broadcast. 792 episodes of The Simpsons. I mean, One Piece has got it
1,000.
beat.
Go for
But-
1,000.
Ugh.
They need to go for 1,000 episodes and then call it good.
Oh,
Pretty
hold
good.
on. Here's new information. So
Okay.
the movie's not gonna be the end of it. The show has been
Oh.
on the air for over 35 years and has been extended to continue airing through at least 2029, according to AI. So
Oh, okay.
they might hit that 1,000 episodes.
might.
Obviously, if it's a show that keeps making you money and you've got tons of generations that watch it,
Yeah, true.
why not? Right?
I agree.
Keep going until you can't. But wait, what is this? What TV show lasted 72 years?
Bro, I don't even want to talk about TV shows that are on that long. I think there's like maybe 2 that did that, and I think I know exactly the one you're talking about. It's like Little House on the
Guiding
Prairie.
Light. They're saying since its first television episode in 1952, there have been dozens of characters, with many of them sticking around for decades. Eventually, Guiding Light was canceled due to a low viewership. But after 72 years of existence, there's no denying
What
that
the
Guiding
hell
Light
is
was
Guiding
the
Light
longest
about?
running TV show. I have no idea. No idea. Commenters, we're talking about crazy TV shows at this point. I
Oh,
guess.
this is what came on before General Hospital. I don't understand why. What? Bro, this
Is
sounds
it-
interesting.
is an American radio and television soap opera.
Oh, hold on.
It
hold
started
on.
on radio.
I'm not going to count that then. I'm not going to count that.
Well, it started on TV in 1952. It was a radio show before that. It seems like the show started as a radio serial on NBC in 1937, and then moved to CBS Radio in 1947 before premiering on television in 1952. So from 52 to 2009. Is that 72 years? Is that really 72
No,
years?
that's like 65.
Yeah, that's like 65. I guess they're combining the radio
They have to
as
be.
well for 72 years. They have to be for that.
Speaking of 72 years, Sage, you know what's going to take 72 years to do?
My build in Valheim, apparently.
Well,
Anyways.
no, anyone to read the 1,000 pages of Cinder rebuttal.
Oh,
so she
goodness.
rebutted to that crap. And the rebuttal has a lot of summaries. I read several of them because I kind of was like, all right, so we've seen one mean girl. Now let's see if the others are just as mean. And it looks like things were omitted from the original documents that were dropped, and knives were planted in spines. So they've been backstabbing each other, it appears, and we were correct when we were like, I can't wait to know more.
Yeah.
Well, here's
But
more.
here's the other thing that is very interesting in retrospect. Now, this is nothing against any
Anybody
gender
involved with this.
whatsoever, but why does it always seem like the female population? I mean, the female population. I mean, women are more emotional than men. Not that men can't be emotional. Not that there are really emotional men out there, but it just seems like women are very upfront about their backstabbery. Not upfront as in like they tell it, but they just
They
go.
They
Whereas
go to
men-
depths.
Men, we bide our time. We
Yeah.
bide our time
Yeah.
because the guy that we're gonna get back at,
He's gonna
we
know
want
it.
that
His
seed.
family's
We want
gonna
that
know it.
seed. in the
Yeah.
back of his brain to just always be like, it's gonna happen someday. It won't happen now.
Right. But oh
But
my
like we
god, it's
don't
gonna be soon.
yeah. But I don't think I've seen too many male VTuber beefs on the internet
Yeah,
where
that's
backstabbing is
I think
involved.
that's because male VTubers aren't as prevalent because this is a
That's
very
true
woman
too.
dominated field.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Bro, I
Just
get it. There are thirsty
it's
boys out there that like that uwu mommy voice, and that's okay.
and it
I get it.
and it's also you got to think too. Women still do outnumber men on this earth. That is a fact.
That is a
Um,
statistical fact. Yes.
yeah, it's a statistical fact. So the statistics of there being less male VTubers than there are women VTubers are high because obviously there are more women than men in the world.
Yeah.
So
But
I mean, yeah, it makes sense statistically.
let's also not forget VTubing started in Japan, and it kind of
Yeah,
mirrored idol culture. And there's a lot more female idols than there are male idols.
there are
But
for
anyway,
sure.
moving on from the not even breakfast club. Moving on from the popular girl table drama because I
You know
don't care
what?
enough of this.
You've just piqued my interest now.
What?
If I obviously we can't do that. This podcast requires a little bit of research,
Yeah.
but they had stereotypes in the Breakfast Club. Like you had your jock, you had your nerd, you had
Oh
blah
my
blah blah blah.
god. Yeah.
It would be hilarious if somebody decided to figure out to like compare this little thing. It's not little, but
Oh
compare this
god,
thing
no.
to the Breakfast Club and give each person that's involved in this a role as who they
From
would be on
breakfast.
Breakfast Club. Like, would they be the jock? Would they be the da 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 da?
I could. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
not poking light at the pain and suffering that is probably going on with this, but I
Right.
mean, it would be interesting. Like,
It'd be funny. Comment
blah,
section.
blah, blah.
Comment section.
Yeah.
Come on, do it. Do the thing. Comment
Mm, mm,
section.
mm, mm.
Speaking
Ugh.
about doing the thing, do we want to talk about the data breach in the room?
There's been so many data breaches this year. Oh my god,
Which one do you want to talk
Discord.
about first? Because the Discord one's popping off.
We got Discord. We got Nintendo in the news. A hacker group has reportedly struck Nintendo too. Oh my goodness. Which I'm really interested in the Nintendo
Oof.
one because I have a love-hate relationship with Nintendo.
It's not a day
So
that ends in Y if we don't shit on. Oh god. Again.
like there's good things about Nintendo. There really is. But like
They make great
just
handhelds. They also
it's
make sure that they
oh,
rule over those handhelds with an iron fist.
it's just like scoop and poop. You're just gonna sift that cat box and find the shit. Oh, my goodness.
god. Oh.
Anyways, yeah, we can start off with a Discord one. We can do
So
that first. That
apparently,
one's-
like a couple weeks ago, Discord was contacted by someone ransoming access that they achieved through a third party.
Huh.
They didn't disclose it until after, if you remember, about like a week ago when Discord was like, "Oh, hey, by the way, you got to sign this thing that allows that is an arbitration clause, so you can't sue us. You have to arbitrate with us."
Yeah,
And then
I
they
remember that.
disclosed that they have a data breach.
after the arbitration disclosure
Yes.
thing.
Yes. Yes. After the arbitration
talk about
disclosure thing. Talk
Some
about,
shady shit.
right? So it
But
gets
here's
worse.
the thing too, is they know that they could have gotten away with it because so many people, gamers and communities rely on Discord. There
Right.
is no I have not come across another application and or product that does what Discord does.
No, there's not one.
Yeah. Anyways,
Microsoft
continue.
has killed the precursor to that.
Yeah. Ventrilo and
Oh my
TeamSpeak.
God. TeamSpeak's still around.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you do communities in TeamSpeak just like you can Discord? Or probably not. Probably not.
I don't know. I haven't looked that up. All I know is TeamSpeak kind of posts on Twitter every now and again going, "Wow, Discord, it's a shame that we offer this and you don't."
It's a shame. It's a shame, I say. It's
So-
just that little pinging reminder, the little bird sitting on the shoulder pecking you in your ear hole.
It's
Hey,
like,
I'm still
remember where
here.
you came
Hey,
from.
I'm still here. Hey,
Remember.
I'm still here. You can't get rid of me that easily.
So, remember how there was a lot of photo ID nonsense for Discord for EU
Yeah.
clients?
Yeah. Oof.
The hackers have stolen 1.5 terabytes of data, which is over 2 million government ID photos.
They were supposed to delete that.
Right?
They weren't supposed to hold on to it.
And
You verify and then you delete. After that, you verified them. If you need to re-verify them, you have them send it in again, and then you delete.
So they were negotiating with this guy or group of people for 2 weeks. 2 weeks before they didn't get payment. And now the hacker has posted everything.
Dude, that reminds me of that T app that breached recently.
Oh
Not
my
recently,
God.
within the past year. Do you remember that?
That
Where it was basically like
chat. Yeah.
Yeah, the female only chat where the girls would go on there and they would post like their bad dates and stuff, and then they would rate the guys, and they would be giving out dudes information. They'd be like this person's name is this, he lives in this city. If you match with him on any of these apps, he's a horrible person. Well, you don't know. You guys could have just not meshed. Not everyone meshes.
Bro, right?
But like, and then the data breach happened.
And now
yeah, and so all those women, their IDs, their posts.
Their
Can you
government
imagine
names and all of their associated posts are on the internet.
Can you imagine posting something on the internet that was private, right? That was private, which nothing on the internet is private, folks. Remember that. Nothing on the internet is private. If you don't want it to be seen, you don't want it on the light of day, don't put it on the computer. However, like all these women that posted like some heinous shit and all that stuff.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Not only did the hacker like post their IDs, but like any like heinous stuff that they commented on was tacked with their ID. Can you imagine that? Like literally, like think of like the most diabolical stuff people could say, and now you've got a face to go with it. And if you run into that person on any dating app, you're an instant no. You're an instant no now. You're just like, nope. I saw what you said on the T app. I saw it. Bye.
Oh God, that
my
would be
goodness.
so awkward.
And here's the thing too. I mean, so okay, there's all types of hackers. You got your gray hats, your black hats, your red hats.
There's white hat in there too, right?
Yeah, there's a white hat in there as well. The hackers that did the thing with the T app, well, I do not agree with releasing personal information. They didn't ask for any money, as far as I know.
Yeah, they just published that crap.
The T apps, they just published it. And so it was more like they were doing a vigilante thing, right? Whereas you've got this Discord data breach where these hacker terrorists, because that's essentially what they are. When you hold something for ransom and you hold people's information, you don't negotiate with terrorists. But anyways, yeah, essentially, like you've got different things that happen in these breaches.
Call yourself Mr. the Plague when you do that.
Mr. La Plague?
No, Mr. The Plague from Hackers
Le Plague?
movie.
El Plague? Wasn't that the one with Angelina Jolie? Like really young Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that movie? Like it just like disappeared.
That also had oh my God, that had a very, 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 very young Matthew Lillard in it too.
Yeah, it had a very young Matthew Lillard as well. Ooh. Was that before? That was before he played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo live actions, right?
Way before.
Way before. Do we have anything else on this Discord data breach? Like,
so I'm just hoping that my shit's not in there for any reason, and they don't like leak passwords and emails, because that'd be so bad.
It would. Hey, I mean, the one bright side though is that we haven't been asked for our IDs on Discord. So at least our stuff isn't out. And I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people where just like, look, if you want to find me on the internet, you'll probably be able to find me.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. If you wanted to dig for information on me, I'm probably out there. I was a government employee in the past. I'm sure my data is out there in droves. So I'm kind of just like, well, fuck it. Like, if I keep my bank account low enough, and obviously I'm still paying for all my stuff, but I keep my bank account low enough, my credit semi-okay, people are going to look at my information and be like, yeah, why would we want to pretend to be this guy? We can't get very much out of him.
Dude is useless. His credit is just above wrecked, but just below taking out $1 trillion loans for houses and gambling. Frick. I hope this Discord thing is done and they don't end up like with oh hey change your you remember the last time they did that where they're like, oh hey, our servers got hacked, change names and passwords like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, one of the servers I moderate for recently had somebody come in whose account got hacked. Which I mean, it might not have been part of the data breach or whatever, but like they literally went through every channel and like posted 100 times this same message over and over and over again, and it was like a scrambling cats trying to put it out. But we obviously kicked the guy first before we went through and cleared everything out. But still, it was just like and like that person had been part of the Discord server for like a few years, but hadn't chatted in like 2 years. Anyways, well, few is too. So like, yeah, there was just a large gap. So it could have been an abandoned Discord account that somebody got in and was like, I'm going to go through every Discord they're attached to and just
see
post
who
it.
I can get.
So in our talk about data breaches, we have the Nintendo one. According to this article, which was published on Game Rant, which is, I guess, it's better than IGN, right?
No, they're all
shit. Better than IGN, right? I mean,
bro.
Okay.
Bro, oh, okay. Hold on, sir. You are comparing the dirt, the worms that live in the dirt.
Calm down, Mr. Popo.
And
Calm
then
down, Mr. Popo.
IGN. They gave fucking Battlefield 6 a 5 out of 10. But they gave what was that crappy Overwatch clone with all the fugly chick dudes?
Oh, I have no idea.
The one that lasted like 2 weeks.
Drawing a blank here, bud.
Hold on, I can't remember.
While he's looking that up, dipping into this article, Nintendo has seemingly been hit with a massive data breach. A prominent hacker group, potentially revealing many of its assets, developer previews, budget information, and more. There is no initial indication that players' personal information has been stolen in this apparent hack against Nintendo. But hackers are claiming to have made off with more than 570 gigabytes of company data. That's baby data.
That's okay. That's not a lot. That could just be a backup data server kind of situation.
Yeah, and they could have just targeted just the financials and projects that they're doing, right?
Which
they could have been a targeted
company,
one.
aren't they?
I believe so. Yeah. I think you could buy stocks in Nintendo.
Let me check that.
So far, 2025 has been a very successful year for Nintendo. Nintendo Switch 2 has just passed a major sales milestone, 2.4 million units. Let's get back into the data breach. Okay. They even have Cyber Alert Japan Nintendo Crimson Collective. That's the name of the hacking group. Known for the breach on Red Hat, now claims to have breached Nintendo. So looking at the folders here, Nintendo topics, infra test assets, test previews, local topics, mail assets. So maybe some emails are in there. Dev admin folders, dev asset folders, dev previews, production admin, production assets, production previews. Staging admin, staging assets, staging previews, production admin, and production backup, to list a few of their what they've got access to. If confirmed to be true, this is likely to become the most prominent data breach Nintendo has directly suffered in more than 5 years. Ooh. In April of 2020, more than 160,000 users comprising their Nintendo network IDs tied to Nintendo eShop through their Wii and 3DS user devices was got the last time there was a major one.
So I kind of wonder. You remember when the Pokemon Company? Well, it wasn't the Pokemon Company. It was Game Freak or whoever makes freaking Pokemon games, right?
Game Freak made Pokemon prior. I don't know. Is Game Freak still making Pokemon, or is it the Pokemon Company that's doing it now?
I have no idea. Whoever it was, remember like 2 years ago when they got hacked and they were suddenly like releasing the like inner office artist dev blogs of what Typhlosion was really doing, and everyone was like, gamer, no, why are you doing it?
So yeah, Game Freak continues to develop the main series Pokemon games and owns a significant stake in the Pokemon Company. So they're just they've tied themselves to the Pokemon Company. So Game Freaks is still making Pokemon.
Part of me wonders if that's what these guys are trying to do. They were trying to find some weird fringe like Gooner shit in the Nintendo like file servers and be like, "Ha, Nintendo, let us
What are they
mod
looking
your
for?
games."
Mario's boxers? Jeez.
Right? Princess Peach's thong? I don't know.
Uh,
I part of me wonders like if this has been going on forever and like people just do it to say they did it, and because Nintendo's caused so much like bad PR for themselves lately with like the Power World thing, the
yeah.
lawsuits, the false patent filings. I don't even know anymore, man.
Apparently, Crimson Collective has also claimed defacement of Nintendo's website in September. So I guess last month, Nintendo's
What did they
website got
put up there?
defaced.
Mario having a wank.
uh,
So I've been watching a lot of the boys clips lately.
yeah, no, The Boys is great. I think they're coming out with the final season
They should be pretty
within the
soon.
next
I
year.
really need to watch the
Pretty
whole thing.
close.
Part of me wants to, the other part of me doesn't want to. That shit gets
So
weird,
and
man.
yeah, but it's so great. An unconfirmed defacement of Nintendo's Japanese website occurred in September 2025. Timeline of events: September 24th, on the day it launched its Telegram channel, Crimson Collective claimed responsibility for defacing Nintendo.co.jp website. A screenshot posted on social media by cybersecurity firm Hackmanic shows a web page with a black background, crimson text reading "I heart you" and a cat image. The affected page was
What color
reportedly
was
the
the
topics
cat?
page. Well, it's a black background, so it would have
so it
to
had to
be
be a
not
white cat. Okay.
had to be a cat that you could see on a black background. Brain, good thing you did not just spit that out. Sometimes my filter works.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man. So yeah, so they're out there.
Oh my god.
These breaches, man, these breaches. Let me tell you.
Nothing is safe on the internet.
You know what else isn't safe? Your wallet, according to Skate. You saw that, right, Shades? Where they're going to charge
What?
$40 for a cardboard Dead Space skin? Like, what
Oh,
is that?
I
Ooh.
no. I don't want to talk about that because that fucking enrages me.
Like
Why?
seriously.
Why are you giving Skate at why are you putting Dead Space assets in another game when you've already canceled the Dead Space 2 remake because, and I quote, the Dead Space 1 remake did not sell enough fucking copies.
Most people own Dead Space 1, the original, and they probably had their fun with it. And they watched people play the remake.
The
Honestly,
Dead Space 1 remake sold over 2 million copies, which EA considered to be underperforming.
I mean, oh my god, freaking EA.
This is a success
Like,
this is a commercial success for a horror game.
this is a commercial success for a re-released horror game, mind you.
Right?
Because you could literally probably go get the original
You
Dead
can, it's
Space
still
for
sold.
like $15 or
20
less
bucks.
on like Humble Bumble, Humble Bumble, Humble Bundle. But yeah, so like
yeah.
you could literally, if you wanted to experience that type of gameplay, go get it somewhere cheaper. So honestly, like the fact that they even sold that many of the remake, like,
Yeah.
is amazing. Like, come on.
So EA projected to sell 5 million copies of Dead Space remake.
No shot.
Yeah, there's
No
no way.
shot.
There's no way. But they did, and they didn't, so they shelved the project. But then they're putting like their unused assets in different games for $40.
Well, let me tell you. Like, honestly, these AAA companies need to come back down to earth a little bit.
A little bit.
I'm not talking about the prices of games. That's just as technology gets better, things get more expensive.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Actually, that's not true. As technology gets better, the inverse is supposed to happen. Things become cheaper. Things are supposed to be cheaper.
Not according to these publicly traded companies.
And it's just like they're so into making sure that their shareholders are making money that they punish their customers. What was it? I saw an article not too long ago where they're just like, There was like, oh man, you like these people just are out of touch with their customers, right?
Oh my
So they
god,
say
you have no
they
idea.
make these games. Oh, this was a Borderlands article that I read. So
Oh
essentially,
god.
they're just like, oh, okay. These AAA game companies are like, oh, we want to use the best, the most expensive like tools possible to make the greatest game, the best game that's ever succeeded. And, like we want that. Well, 75% of your player base doesn't have
Can't run
access
that
to the
crap.
high-end systems to run it properly. And even the low-end specs on some of these games, you're still
Bro,
going to run into problems.
the low end spec can't run it half the time anyway. Hi, I
But
identify as a low end spec having PC with a with an not an Nvidia, an AMD 6900 XT.
this poor boy could not enjoy his monster hunting
No,
because
no, I had to set that shit to potato
uh
when I wasn't streaming it.
potato,
When I
potato.
wasn't streaming it, I had to set that crap to potato.
Dude, I mean, just EA in general, like with the whole Battlefield 6 coming out, like
So they
they were
actually
just like, oh
optimized
yeah.
that game pretty well.
Yeah, no, they did. No, they did. I have not. No, this is no hate on Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6
Oh,
Field
you
is
want
fine.
to talk about the other
This is
thing that they fucked
the
up?
EA app. This is the EA app. Literally, the Battlefield 6 boss is criticizing EA so much. He's like, dude, don't even bother with EA with Battlefield 6. Just go to Steam. Just go to Steam. Give Gabe Newell your money.
Oh my
Don't give
god.
EA your money. Give God King Gabe Newell your money.
So my brother Dateless, he sent me that. He was like, "Bro, did you hear about this?" And I was like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Apparently, there's so many bugs with the EA store and the EA launchers
Oh yeah.
that EA themselves is literally telling players to just refund it through us and then go buy it on Steam because Steam works."
Yeah. Oh my god. Just
Imagine you're Gabe
like, come
Newell and you
on.
just see that and you're like, and then you go back to
Guess who's
playing
buying a
Dota
new
against
Ferrari?
coppers.
Yeah. Guess who's buying a new Ferrari they'll never drive?
Bro, I've heard that he spends most of his time on a mega yacht
Oh, I bet. I mean,
off the
it
coast of
wouldn't
Washington.
wouldn't you? Like if you had, because with that kind of money,
If
you've
I
got
had mega
access
yacht
to
money,
you have access to Elon Musk's satellite internet.
yeah.
Like you literally, and you could pay for like the best, right? So why wouldn't you? Like if okay, this is dark scenario. If
Oh God.
the US got hit with nukes, right? And it was
Yeah.
gone, you'd be out on the water with your mega yacht and you'd be like, well, Elon Musk satellites are still up. I'm
hey,
good.
Sage.
Yeah, what's up?
This man
Yeah.
doesn't own one yacht.
He doesn't own one
He
yacht?
doesn't own just one. He owns a support vessel.
Well, I mean, of course.
Oh,
You
he
should
sold
own
the
a
supporting
support-
vessel. He has a collection
does he
of
have?
super yachts.
Ah. I wonder if instead of collecting cars, he just was like, I just want yachts. Just give me yachts.
Okay,
I'm
so
a
here's the
yacht
yachts.
man.
He's got the Recante,
Skibidi-doo-doo-doo-doo-bop.
a 78.5 meter Lurzen super yacht named after the horse in Don Quixote. The Drac, a 91 meter Oceano yacht, which is previously known as the Tranquility. The Dapple, which is a 67 meter supporting vessel, which is
Isn't the dapple a type of horse? You can get the
Yes.
dapple, horse that's
this
a dapple.
served as a mobile hospital during the troubles. YouTube, don't delete us. He also has the Leviathan, which is a 110 meter Oceano yacht, which is designed for luxury and scientific exploration. He's got the Dragon, which is a research vessel equipped with deep sea technology.
Oh, okay. So I get it. So like, it's fine that he owns the fleet of yachts because he's at least utilizing them for other things than they're just luxury lots.
Yeah,
yachts,
they're
right?
not, yeah, they've got purpose. Some of these
They've
are
got
purpose-built.
purpose. I'm okay with that. If you're a rich man and you're spending your money on the betterment of information, scientific, blah 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 blah,
Yeah,
and you just happen to have some luxury super yachts, I'm okay with that.
bro.
But if you're
right?
just buying this many yachts just to have luxury yachts, then you've got problems.
He just was like, oh, I'm gonna spend my time on this one today.
Yeah. I mean, not only
that.
that, but I mean, if you're making that kind of money where you can fund the research, you get to see the research first. Like if you're on the yacht that day and
Bro,
say they discover like a brand new species and you're just like, yeah, I own this yacht. Let me name it. Let me name this new species. Obviously you wouldn't. The scientists would get to name it. But I mean, if Gabe paid that scientist a shit ton of money, I'm sure that scientist would be like, no,
bro.
no, Gabe, you get to name him. Go for it, Gabe.
Oh my God! Right?
I don't know about you, but I've always loved Steam.
Oh my
Playing
God,
it
it's great.
almost since it launched, just or having the platform almost since it launched. I remember when it was used to be
2009.
Valve. When it used to just be Valve. Well, Valve was the company. Steam was the
The
platform.
Valve launcher for Half-Life.
Yeah. Oh man. Ooh, good stuff. Good time. Speaking of games that are on Steam, I know that you're an enjoyer of Phasmophobia. They're bringing back the Crimson Eye Halloween event. Kit sent this to me actually.
Oh yeah,
one of our friends that we play games with. Hello Kit. Hello Kit. I almost said Kirari, but I meant Kit.
No, Karari's
hello
right over there.
Hello
Her
cardboard cutout Karari.
Karari,
We miss you. We miss you.
Come back, please.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
Oof.
Anyways,
Oof. All right. I think this event is going to be cool. I'm going to try and play it this week. I'm going to also try and play some other games this week. But like, this was a previous Halloween event from like 2 years ago when we weren't really playing it that much.
Yeah.
And I know it's 2 years ago because they've got what looks to be one of the old prison levels. No, not the old prison, the old school level on it. I think this is going to be cool. I'm
sure
also kind of still wondering why they haven't enhanced this game more. Because they did that last rework like a year and a half ago, right?
Honestly, I guess it would depend on the size of the studio, right?
Yeah. Oh, they went 1.0 last October.
Yeah, they did. 1.0's been out.
Oh, well, maybe this is just going to be what they do. It's a complete game. Cool.
It's already a success. It's already made them money. I'm sure they've made positive money. Maybe they're working on a new game. In the same vein.
I could see it, but you can't really beat anything else like this. Like it's
I mean, there's always going to be the next innovation.
True. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
I was wondering what was rubbing up against my leg. I'm paranoid. You know what? I almost forgot it.
Forgot
so,
what?
Commenters, have you ever just been sitting there in your bedroom doing work from home and your cat goes nuts and you're just like, what's your problem? What's going on? And you look down and there is a crab by your foot in your carpeted bedroom. Has that ever happened to you? That happened to me this week. Oh my freaking God. It scared the crap out of me. I was just like, what the heck? And my cat tried fighting it. And I was like, oh God, no. Cat, get away. Get out of the room. Leave the crab alone. God forbid you kill the crab. Now you might be wondering, how in the heck does this guy in the Midwest have a crab just walking around his house? Yeah, I've got a roommate. My roommate is very, very enthusiastic about marine life, and cool. He's got a freshwater tank. It's a really nice one. He's got plenty of fish in there, plenty of plant life.
Apparently, it's not that great if the crabs are escaping.
No. I can tell you how the crab escaped. So he's got. I think might have 2 crabs in there. He's got one or 2 crabs in there. They're good bottom feeder cleaners, so that's why he's got them in there.
Gotcha.
But there is a feeding platform that the crabs can get out of the water and feed on that platform. And some of the other fish don't just eat up all the food and stuff like that. And so he got up on there and somehow was able to leverage himself up and out of the tank just by doing that. And I don't know. Mind you, he had to find out how to leave my roommate's bedroom, walk down the hall, and come into my bedroom, which for a crab, that seems like a long distance, but those little critters are fast. Oh man.
Crabs move. Crabs and octopus, like you're like, oh, those don't move that fast. They do. Run. No. You're in danger.
Yeah. I'm in danger. Oh, wow.
All right,
Yeah.
speaking of danger, chat, comment section. You're in danger of needing to leave a comment on this video. Tell us what you want to see. Tell us what you want to hear about. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, tell your friends and family about us. Help this podcast grow.
We would love to grow. I'd love
You
to
can
grow. I'd love
find
to talk.
me on every social media site, shades underscore for the word, not the number, underscore SHA3ES. If it doesn't allow underscores, just jam all that crap together. Sage, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitch, streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays, soon to be expanded as soon as 1.0 Tarkov comes out.
You have
Under
no idea.
Sergeant SGT underscore SAG.
Frick yeah. We'll see you guys next
Yeah.
time. Have a great one. Bye now.
Bye.
We'll see you later.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Have a good time.
Bye.